Aquarius, and welcome to Me Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your weekly reading. So you cut these cards and we'll shuffle this other deck of cards and we'll begin. Get your reading going right away here. One more time. Alrighty. Alright, let's begin. Your first card you have is Discontent and Boredom. Well, discontent and boredom this week. Solitude. You also have solitude, Aquarius. So you've been doing a lot of thinking. On overindulging yourself in silence and solitude. It's kind of like the hermit, you know. Are you up on a high mountain and you're keeping yourself so in tune with yourself and with your thoughts that, you know, it's starting to turn you into being bored. You're getting very bored. You know, it's time sometimes, you know, solitude is great and everyone needs solitude, but sometimes you need to close that chapter and, you know, and get out into the gardens, get out into the world again. Get out in the world again. Because you're not very, you know, you're not very content, you know. If you just stay in all the time, you're going to get bored, like this card says here, you know. And then you have accelerated motion. Accelerated motion that is coming in for you, though. Like I was saying, you get out, you know, put this book down, get yourself out of this solitude, get up off your feet again. I mean, going into solitude and thinking your thoughts over and over and where you need to be and what you need to do is a great thing to do. But you don't want to stay in this solitude for too long because this is, you know, you're going to get discontented and you're very, you know, you don't want to be bored with all this knowledge and everything that you went into solitude to learn and to help yourself move forward. It's time to apply it now. It's time to apply that and move along and move along. You have this beautiful number 8 here, which is for power and strength. You have this shooting star coming out of the skies. Well, this, you know, you're looking up at this like you're making a wish upon the star. It's going to be accelerated. So this quiet time that you had here is going to pay off. But you got to get out in the world, and you have to use this knowledge that you were learning here. Because in this card here is that shooting star right here. There is that star right there. It's listening to you. And here, and there it is. You know, it's going off to make those wishes and manifest things that you were manifesting in this solitude to come to a completion. But like I was saying, don't sit in it too long though, because you're going to get bored and frustrated. You got to turn around and get out in the world again. And get out of the solitude. Mingle, portray yourself. You know, you want this wish, this manifestation of this accelerated motion to be on your side. You need to turn around, look out that window. You gotta get out in the light. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your tarot cards now. You have the Two of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Hangman's coming in as well. Okay, well, all right. Underneath discontent and boredom, now you have the Two of Wands. Okay, he's standing there with the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands here, and he's gazing out onto the. You know, he's gazing out. You know, he's gazing out into the world, right? And he has these two powerful, passionate wands here on each side of him. They're kind of like pillars, like as if they were like, you know, justice, balance. You know, you want to, you know, this This here is just doing the opposite of this, right? Here you're not looking out that window, you're turned around, you're bored. You're being bored with yourself. You know, here, you caught that shining star here. It's the world. So you're holding it in your hands now. You're gazing out. You turned yourself around. See? You turned yourself around, and now you're looking out. Now you're looking out that window. Now you're looking out the window. Let's just say, you know, it's time to do such. And here you have the Ten of Swords. You know, being in this solitude, like I said, is good for you. But this card's coming forward, telling you that you have to snap out of it. You don't want to keep the anxiety. You don't want all the anxiety and all the nightmares. You want to be able to sleep at night. It's time to put all this knowledge. It's time to put all the knowledge into action. You know, if you can notice this, but on the bottom here, on the bottom of his bed, there's like little action figures. You know, they're moving. They're moving into action. You know, they're moving. You know. And then the Hangman over here, you know, he's hanging. He's hanging by his leg here. He has his hands behind his back. It's all bright and light around his head. It's all these thoughts that were here that you had done in solitude here are, you know, you're starting to glow. You know, that you're starting to manifest them in your head here. It's time to come down out of this tree. I'm just going to say it's time to come down out of this tree. You know. Yeah. This reading is just telling you to come down out of this tree. Turn yourself around and get back out into the world, and you know, you've had enough solitude. You had enough time. You know, you have everything that you need now. You do have the power and the courage. Power and courage, number 8 here. Power, strength, courage. Okay? You did all your thinking that you need to do. And don't stay there in that solitude, because it's just going to be causing you stress, headaches, nightmares even, possibly, you know. So you have all these wonderful ideas here. You know, he's very comfortable in this card. His hands are behind his back. You know, the wind could even be blowing for all we know, you know, and he's swaying, but he's swaying very calmly. He's only hanging, you know, he's only tied up in that branch by one leg, and he's very well in balance now. You know, this is a 2 as well. 2 is for balancing. And 2 is for balance. So you need to, I was going to say it one more time, get out of this discontent and boredom that you are in. You really need to just gather all your thoughts and manifest them now, because now it's the time, because you've got the power and the strength to go ahead and get that accelerated and get that moved into action. You have the bright light all around you, all around your head here, you know, all around you. The bright light. So just that's your reading this week, is to just you know, to put yourself into action. Move yourself. Get yourself into motion now. Get out of that boredom. Because that is your message for the week. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Have a great one. Bye.